Greetings and salutations. We will now start our Dragon Quest VI playthrough. This video is not going to have a ton of action in it because it's going to be some story stuff, intro stuff, but it will at least have some stuff about story. So that's something to look forward to. And I may even do a quick video using the Super Nintendo translation of this. Or actually, it was originally a Super Famicom game, and they translated it into English. So let's get started. And as I was trying to start a game earlier, I found that I cannot put bad words in as my name. As you can see, I have that. It's actually ass butt spelled backwards. So I don't know what am I going to name this guy? I'm lost. If I can't use vulgarity, I don't know what I can do. Let's name him Jim Bob. It's a very heroic name. Or Jimbo. Name him Jim Bob though. Or Jimbobo. There, now it sounds a little more Japanese. And creating the adventure log. And we wake sleeping at a campfire. How exciting. I already like the artwork of this game. The way the sprites are done. Of course, the person who did it is quite a notable artist, and I think it was the same person who did Dragon Quest VIII, which is perhaps my favorite. But you know, I haven't played very many, and who knows, maybe this one will turn out to be my new favorite. Trouble sleeping. No. Well, that's a relief. You looked restless. I sensed that your dreams were not tranquil ones, so I guess this person's some kind of mage or something. It's only natural. Time is almost at hand after all. Now where did he go? He went to check the path ahead. That was some time ago. Ahoy! Are you two done sawing logs? I was out scouting. Ain't no doubt about it. This is definitely the place. You get enough rest? It's high time we shove off. So this guy, I guess, is a pirate with a purple mohawk? Oh, I don't know what that's about, but we'll find out. He's right. We've nothing to gain from dallying here. It's been a long journey, but our goal is finally in sight. We have no choice but to press on. Let's do this, Jimbobo. The dread fiend ain't gonna defeat himself. Well, I actually managed to amuse myself with a name that didn't have any high school, middle school tier bad words in it. The fate of the world rests on this battle. If we can emerge victorious, peace will be restored. We're as ready as we'll ever be. Come, Jimbobo. We must go. That's cool. I like how he saunters about, just like in any good Dragon Quest game with the endless walk cycle. Yeah, we'll put the fire out, why not? We didn't start the fire. Been burning since the world was turning. and I love the sound quality of this game. One thing I do have to apologize for is, since I'm using emulator so I can capture this footage, because I don't want to have to do weird things to a Nintendo DS. Actually, I don't even know how you would go about it. I'll have to look into it, actually. I'm kind of interested. But, anyway, I just figured it'd be easier to emulate this and capture the footage. But, of course, emulation has its quirks, and, you know, the split screen is a little bizarre, so the pirate guy turns into a very, very small pirate guy if you stand like this between the two screens. Of course, on the Nintendo DS it makes a lot more sense because you have that gap between the screens. But, we are going to get some strange effects in this game since they use both screens, which I kind of like, actually. Murdaw is holed up inside his keep, just beyond this cliff. Aye, there ain't no turning back now. Hopefully my pirate voice is sufficient. The final leg of our journey awaits us. If the legends are true, all that remains is to play this ocarina. It's funny how different these two characters are complete opposites. Well, not my character, but the other one. Pirate and the mage. Well, here goes nothing. Seems to be a little nod to Legend of Zelda, maybe? Just to guess so. Of course, they're going to do what any self-respecting RPG character will do and ride the dragon to the sky's fortress. This game really does look nice. Nintendo DS game. Though I really do love the Nintendo DS, so I'm kind of biased here. You're flying over to Castlevania. The art in this game really pops out, and that's so nice to see in a newer game. Since this game's only about 5 years old or so, the colors and everything are vibrant, lively, and really just kind of give the game a sense of life of it, you know, this kind of sense that it has a sort of life of its own. It's something I like about it. You getting a whiff of this foul air? Aye, this is Murdaw's castle. Are you doing my pirate voice very badly? It seems we've no other choice but to keep moving forward. Lead the way, Jimbobo. I think I was thinking of Yojimbo, which was a famous, I think, samurai movie. It's quite good. I remember watching it when I was younger, but that's probably what I was thinking of when I named this guy. So I wasn't being a complete asshole. Or maybe I was. Let me know. That lightning effect's really cool. Are we going to get... Yeah. That's really cool. They did a very nice job with this game so far. It's locked! So, this guy didn't bother to lock his front door, but everything else in the castle's locked. Jimbobo, wait. Murdaw awaits us beyond this door, I can feel it. I like how they have these skulls and stuff in the mist. It's do or die time, Jimbobo. It's been a real cakewalk so far, don't you think? Sure, I did nothing, I just rode a dragon, woke up. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, why would a creepy keep like this... Why build a creepy keep like this if you're gonna let us waltz right in without a fight? Well, you know, maybe this is just some, like, emo kid's creepy keep. And this guy's, you know, sitting on his throne crying. Because that's a possibility, right? I'm through with thinking. After you, Jimbobo. I almost called him your Jimbo. Through with thinking. I don't think that guy does a lot of thinking, does he? Huh? What's going on? What's with this mist? Can't see a... Whoa! Ah! I guess we're getting levitated and pulled towards the throne. La ha ha ha. Do you really think it would be this easy? Fools, prepare to spend the rest of eternity as lifeless lumps of stone. And I am sorry if you guys just heard my central air kick in. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about that. The noise gate does kind of normalize a little bit after that first initial sound, but I did notice in my videos that it does come through a little bit, and I'm sorry about that. But it's either that or me sweating to death. No, he's actually turning them to stone. I love how they have the old Dragon Quest 1 sound effects. So that guy's insanely powerful, I guess. Ah! Jimbobo! What happened? And there is, oh, I guess I gotta get up. What a fine brother you are, Jimbobo, scaring me like that. Falling out of bed is no way to start your day. I guess not. I've started my day like that quite a few times, especially in college. And that's another story. You sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm doing great. Oh, by the way, Mayor Spindle stopped by earlier to see you. I told him you were sleeping, so he said he'd come back later. Okay. It must be very important if the mayor's just like, oh, well, okay, it's alright if Jimbobo is sleeping. I'll just come back later. You know, just let him know. What kind of business would the mayor have with you this early in the morning? Oh, he's got business with me, alright. Oh, we got a leather hat. What luck, a leather hat? We acquire the leather hat. There's nothing special there. And, let's look in here. 10 gold coins. That's probably not a lot. What luck! A seed of agility. Jimbobo acquires a seed of agility. Generally speaking... Oh. See, I'm learning how to do this. Generally speaking, I would just save all these seeds of agility. And we'll equip that. And other power-ups. But I am going to give every one of them to good old Jimbobo here. And then you can still examine the floor, because that's usually what I do in games that have that kind of bonus, is just give them to the main hero. I don't know if it's the smartest thing to do, but I do it. It usually works out. You could also probably plan them out and use them strategically to help reinforce other characters. Some games you can even grind that sort of thing. But I digress. So our agility is 6. Let's see how much we get. As you guys probably already know, I'm incredibly, I don't want to say OCD, because I definitely don't have such a problem, but I do have to do things a certain way. No, my agility increased by 1. Well, it told me. That's great. So we will go out and check the town out. And I love how we get that stair climbing sound from the Dragon Warrior games. I don't think I'm going to explore the town in this episode, only because it makes for a very long episode. I guess we can rest in bed and save. Only because it would make for a very long episode, and I do want to keep it brief. And can I save? Yeah. Well, I will find out how to save the game. While I'm doing that, you guys have a great few days or so. I'm going to try to upload these pretty regularly, but you know, I might be only once or twice a week sometimes, might be more other times. Just see how things go. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, good luck and happy gaming.